Ever since embracing the Apple ecosystem a couple of months ago, I've been itching to get out. But of course, if I'm going back to Android, I'm going to need an Android watch. Conveniently, OnePlus sent over the OnePlus Watch 3, which takes everything that was good, not to mention good value, about the OnePlus Watch 2 and 2R, and makes it even better and more expensive. Let's take a quick look at what comes in the box. We've got the OnePlus Watch 3, an A to C charging cable, their proprietary magnetic clip-on charging dock, and some documentation. Of course, the included accessories are not the highlight. The highlight, of course, is the new rotating crown, which offers both rotating and pressing functions. I wonder where we've seen that before. Anyway, that's not the point, because the highlight is the new display. It features an LTPO flexible OLED panel that can go down as low as 1 Hertz for power saving and as high as 2200 nits under specific conditions outdoors under direct sunlight to help improve readability. Of course, none of that is the big highlight. The big highlight, and I acknowledge this is now the third big highlight, is the improved battery life. OnePlus boasts up to 5 days in their smart mode, which actually looks like a pretty reasonable use mix, up to 3 days in heavy mode, and up to, is this right? Up to 16 days in power saving mode. And this comes thanks to a couple of key innovations. One is something that we've already seen before, which is their dual processor, dual operating system architecture. It does come with some caveats. So sometimes, especially late at night when it's in sleep mode, you've got to completely restart it. And even under the best circumstances, if the Wear OS and Snapdragon processor go to sleep, you might have to wait a little bit for them to become responsive so you can open up heavier apps, but they have a second processor on board that is extremely lightweight. And that lightweight processor actually is using a new 6nm manufacturing process that makes it not only higher performance, especially in neural engine applications, but also more power efficient. The second big innovation is that they're using a new battery chemistry that takes the capacity from 500 milliamp hours on the old one to 631 milliamp hours. Is a little on the chunkier side though. The weight is about the same as the OnePlus Watch 2 rather than the lighter weight of the 2R. But I mean, how wearable is it? I guess now's as good a time as any to put it on. Oh wait, no, it isn't. Let's talk about sensors. The sensors wouldn't let me tell you about the sensors until I tell you about our sponsor. StarTech.com. Their brand new 240 watt PD 3.1 GaN charger is meticulously crafted to provide reliable and consistent power delivery. You can charge up to 4 laptops all at once, with each port able to supply at least 40 watts of power and up to 140 watts if they're used individually. The ports also have screw locks to prevent cables from getting yanked out, and it even comes with a mounting bracket for easy installation under desks, in walls, or wherever you want. And if you're in a public place, it has a bunch of lock slots for added physical security. It's a powerful charging solution for professional workspaces like meeting rooms, studios, and kiosks. So check it out at our link in the video description. In addition to the usual suspects, OnePlus claims that the Watch 3 has a new glass and LED material in their PPG module, which enhances accuracy of heart rate monitoring. It also has a new wrist temperature sensor, and when all of these sensors work together, there are 6 total things that it'll keep track of: heart rate, blood oxygen levels, mental wellness, wrist temperature, sleep quality, and vascular age. And they put all of this together in a convenient interface, so supposedly you just lift your wrist, press one button, and it takes about a minute to do a scan. So why don't we do that? Oh, why don't we play around with the interface a little bit first, actually? Okay, so that zooms. I mean, yeah, I could do that. Ah, yes, quick workout, including badminton mode, which from my experience with the 2 and the 2R, actually not bad. Ooh, I kind of like that. Really quick way to get your notifications or your settings. 60-second check-in. Get prepared. Check if it's a trade in your country, but I may have to take off my skin. Dbrand, forgive me. Oh no! I applied my 5G protection sticker on top of my skin. Oh yeah, apparently it has a new shape that helps it maintain better contact. Sit still. Based on the assessment of 3 health risks and 7 health indicators, I'm normal. arterial stiffness is normal. My blood vessels are soft. Oh, do I still have this on my forehead? Oh yeah, that's right. It's got enhanced dual frequency GPS, which is supposed to help if you're, say, running in a city with lots of tall buildings, which can cause issues for GPS accuracy. So this does both L1 and L5 frequency satellite signals. Stainless steel and titanium bezel. Oh, titanium bezel, that's pretty cool. Might keep it from getting scuffed. I didn't mention their Super VOOC fast charging. They say 10 minutes on the charger will get you up to an additional day of battery life. So that's pretty convenient if you're like me and you forget to charge your smartwatch and you're like, oh yeah, throw it on the charger really quick and then you can go out. Oh yeah, and the screen is a little bit bigger. It's actually 1.5 inches compared to 1.43 inches on the older 2R. Of course, none of these are huge upgrades. So I would say if you can find a great deal on a 2R, that might actually be a pretty good way to go. It is substantially lighter. This is a pretty thick watch. With that said, I wouldn't be too put off by the retail price of this thing because it's already on promo for $30 off with the promo code that we have down below until the end of March 31st. And if you trade in any device in any condition, really? Okay, sure. You can get an additional $50 off. So realistically, it's $329.99 US, but it's more like $250 to $300. 32 gigs of storage, Bluetooth calling with Bluetooth 5.2. I think that's basically it. Subscribe to ShortCircuit.